They call me Dan, the Lakers fan. And I got a master plan for the Lakers back to the promised land. Spread the vision through my people, cause we fans are equal. When we reach 20K subs, yeah, we gon' drop a sequel. Another Laker anthem track, watch me run it back. Got the keys to the city where my...
What up, Laker family? It's your boy Dtlf back with another video, man. Hopefully you guys all had a happy Halloween last night. I did, I got the privilege of taking out my nephew down there to Los Angeles to go trick-or-treating. And I didn't get to do late nights last night, but, for a good cause. I had to take my little nephew out. But we're back today. Basketball, man. Got PrizePicks entry coming up. We got updates on Vando and his injury. We got all kinds of things coming up. So make sure you guys stay tuned and stay locked in, guys, because Lakers need to bounce back today, okay? They lost 2 in a row, and both on the road after starting to an impressive 3-0 home start. Well, now we haven't won on the road. So tonight, it's going to be a perfect opportunity to get back on the win column versus the Toronto Raptors, starting at 4:30 p.m. Pacific time. And make sure you guys are tapped in. Good to see you all. Max, what's up, my guy? Satchel, Kimiko, you the go, Kimiko. Appreciate you. Mixtape, my boy KJ, Laker girl. I see you guys. Hopefully, you guys all had a wonderful holiday last night. All right, let's get down to business because we have an update on D'Lo. Apparently, D'Angelo Russell, who was listed as probable with lower back soreness, has been upgraded to available tonight for tonight's game versus Toronto. So he's playing. So congratulations, D'Lo fans. And then JJ Redick gave us an update on Jared Vanderbilt as well. So what do I think of this update? We'll see. But JJ Redick said Jared Vanderbilt is progressing with his rehabilitation. He's had some minor discomfort, and I have this in parentheses, no setbacks, just minor discomfort as he ramped up his activity. Redick said Vanderbilt isn't day to day. He's not a day away from playing or anything like that, and that they'll have another update in a week or so. So not exactly what we want to hear, Laker fans. Not exactly what we want to hear. Unfortunately, Vando still isn't 100%, and that is very troublesome news. That means the Lakers better hurry up and do something, sooner rather than later, because we do have some deficiencies, as you can see, and it's unfortunate that we haven't been able to win on the road. But again, hopefully tonight, no Scotty Barnes for the Raptors, so we do have that advantage. However, every night is going to be a test, right? Every night is going to be a test. What's up, Die Hard? Good to see you, my boy. But yeah, at least there's no setback, right? Quote unquote, there's no setback. He's going to be reevaluated, so I think it'll be prolonged. All right. Last night, I was in LA since 6 a.m. yesterday, so I didn't have a chance to go live or give you guys any sort of updates. But the Lakers, they have an interesting development, man. The Lakers yesterday turned down the 2025-2026 player option for our first-round pick, Jaylen Hood-Schifino. Okay, and it definitely prompted some discussion because what does this mean moving forward for Jaylen Hood? Well, JJ Redick elaborated a little bit. He said, I still believe in Jaylen. Keyword I. He didn't say we. Okay, so I do believe the front office actually checked that on him, and they don't see much potential. So he's going to become an unrestricted free agent next year, and they'd rather have the roster flexibility than be tied up with a player like Jaylen Hood-Schifino. And then JJ Redick continues to say, we haven't given up on him. Now he says we. But I think he was talking about him. Redick notes that the Lakers wanted more flexibility for next offseason. They also want to give Jaylen Hood-Schifino a chance to get more reps and develop with the South Bay this season and into next summer. So what do I think about this, guys? I don't like it at all. It means that we whiffed on the pick officially. Because think about this. The kid got hurt. He got a back problem last season that pretty much checked him out. We didn't really get to evaluate him respectfully. And now, they opted out of his final deal, his final year next season. So that means that he's going to become unrestricted. And if we look around the league, there's been players all around the league. Shout out to Scottie Pippen Jr. Shout out to Jay Huff. Those guys have now made careers for themselves. So we'll have to start asking themselves, for one, why did we draft this kid if we're going to give up on him if he was a long-term project? We're already giving up on him like basically a season and a quarter into the next season. And number two, on top of why did we draft him when there was more NBA ready players available on the board, like Jaime Jaquez and Cam Whitmore. Now, we're waving the white flag after one season. So again, it looks like a really bad pick. It looks really bad on Rob Pelinka. It's just another dent in his record. And that's really unfortunate. You hate to see it. You hate to see us give up on a young piece like this. Look, other teams are turning our young pieces into gems. Again, shout out to Scotty Barnes, who threw his own little jab at Darvin Ham. And shout out to Jay Huff. They're carving out a role. And again, it also makes Darvin Ham look really bad because he didn't give these guys opportunities. And now you hear what they got to say. Now you hear they're not very happy about it. And nor should they be, right? And matter of fact, don't take my word for it. Let's go ahead and pull up this this graph here. Not graph, this little video. Sorry. Check out what Scottie Pippen had to say after they beat the Milwaukee Bucks, who are 1-4 on the season, by the way.
I definitely took that matchup personally. I grew up watching Dame a lot, and also one of the coaches over there didn't believe in me, so I definitely.
There it is. You saw how he underlipped it. One of the coaches over there didn't believe in me, so he took it personal. And the coach he's talking about is Darvin Ham, so I guess he was a lot worse than we even anticipated.
And also one of the coaches over there didn't believe in me, so I definitely wanted to show I could play some defense.
There you go. There you have it. One of the coaches on that side didn't believe in me. I definitely wanted to show I can play some defense. So, it's unfortunate, guys, that there's some underdeveloped talent that's not looking to get revenge, but thank God they're looking to get revenge on the right guy, which is Darvin Ham, not on the Lakers. I always liked Scottie Pippen Jr., man. I remember getting text messages about how they don't like him, and I'm like, I like his energy. I like his heart, his hustle. He plays really hard on defense. I like him. I think he's a hooper. We unfortunately didn't hold on to him. Now he's making his name out there in Memphis. So shout out to Scottie Pippen. But on top of that, guys, the Lakers, and I will talk about the matchup right now. Obviously, Lakers versus Raptors. But first, I want to get into another rumor, right? And that is the Lakers have interest in Walker Kessler. However, it seems I'm not sure if the Lakers actually offered this package or if it sounds like they offered it and it was rejected. It says the Jazz have no interest in Lakers' potential offer of D'Lo and multiple first-round picks. Now, first of all, multiple first-round picks is pretty good, plus an expiring contract. So I think there's going to be some lie in that report, right? Now, here's what I'm hearing. Shout out to Art Cummings, who tweeted this out. He said the Lakers have interest in Kessler. A Jazz source indicated of possible framework of a deal. D'Lo and multiple first-round picks would not be of interest. As noted above, there could be other Lakers iterations that might be of more interest. So what could these other Laker iterations be, guys? Could this be part of the reason why the Lakers opted out of that contract for Jaylen Hood-Schifino? Maybe he's going to be included in the package, and maybe his contract looks a lot more lucrative, with the team opting out and giving that team more flexibility, right? Wow, but, or maybe the Jazz are interested in somebody like Dalton Connect or Rui, or God forbid, my guy, Reeves. But again, it's going to get interesting. Trade rumors are going to heat up. The more we either win or lose moving forward, they're going to heat up, and it's going to get extremely interesting. But yeah, so nobody wants D'Lo, apparently. Nobody wants D'Lo at all. And do I blame him? No, because D'Lo's coming out here playing like he doesn't want to get traded, right? Maybe this is his technique to stay in one place and try to finish out his contract, then try to get another contract with some other team. But it's a bad technique because you're going to cost yourself money. Whatever the case may be, D'Lo hasn't looked good this season, right? And I really hope the Lakers didn't offer the 2 first-round picks. That's a little too much for a Walker Kessler. Walker Kessler is a nice young piece, but that's all he is. He's an up-and-coming player who's got a potential. The fit would be really nice here, don't get me wrong, but it's not like we're training for a star player or anything like that, right? So, but yeah, I'll continue to update you guys on said story as it continues to progress. But I just found it interesting, right, that they're playing hard to get, and then they turn around and trade him for something really whack, which is usually what happens with against our Lakers. But all in all, man, I'm very disappointed that Vandel's still hurt and he's out for at least another week. That's bad. Also when he does come back, I don't expect him to come back right away. So that's also disappointing. So we're at least 2 to 3 weeks away from even seeing Vandal on the court. This team has to do its best to, get back to winning ball. Play like we were playing at home. Play as a unit instead of ISO ball which it seems like our star players have gone to lately. So hopefully today, during today's matchup, this could be like a tune-up game. At least that's what I'm hoping for. Could also be a trap game. So again, we got to take it serious. But man, it'll be interesting to see what happens here. And I do know the Raptors don't have Bruce Brown. He's been hurt. How do I know this? It's on my fantasy league team. So hopefully he doesn't suit up tonight, because it seems like every time a player's hurt, they start suiting up for the opposition right when they play the Lakers, right? And that to me is – have you guys ever noticed that, Laker family? That to me is highly disappointing. They start suiting up at the wrong time, for our team. So let's just hope that's not the case here, because if it is, we're in a long night. And but this team has what it takes to win tonight. Clearly, we showed it the first couple of games, and we got to continue to try to show it, right? We got to show what we're made of. We need role players to step up again, and star players to play through the role players, and vice versa, right? We got to keep riding the hot hand in AD, because he had his first semi-good game versus the Cavs. Well, this should be a bounce back. We're going up against a young Toronto Raptors team, and we got to be intelligent of the way we approach these matchups. They're a young up and coming team. They got a lot of young, nice athletes. RJ Barrett has been balling out for the Raptors, brand new. So it's going to be interesting to see how we match up versus younger teams. I think those are our weakness, right? We've been struggling versus quick teams. We saw what the young Cavaliers did to us, led by Garland and Donovan Mitchell and some of those bigs. So, right, Dante? They always get up to play the Lakers. It's pretty annoying, but hey, we're here for it. Nathaniel says, Dan, congratulations on your Dodgers. As a Yankee fan, I hope we face you guys in the World Series in 2025. Thank you so much, bro. Man, that parade was sensational. If I didn't have to do what I had to do yesterday and take my little nephew out and come back late tonight, I would have been out there at the parade today, right? But obviously I got the Laker game and everything to cover. But just great to see the city of LA finally get to celebrate a parade. Over 100,000 people were there. Think about that. We were starving for a parade, man. And Dodger fans and Laker fans are the best when it comes to, parades. Like, we really show all out and we go all out. And that's the way it should be, right? We had players saying they never want to leave LA because of how great the love was that the crowd was showing out there. So, let's keep that energy. Lakers and Dodger fans, let's keep it going. And very proud of the Dodgers team, man. Celebrated that night. Those of you that were with me, man, your boy was getting tipsy on the screen and all of that. Odyssey Benaya says, Dan, I wouldn't be surprised if the Grizzlies turned Colin Castleton into a decent player. Well, again, you know what they say, one team's trash is another team's treasure. He didn't fit with us. We needed a rim protector. Hopefully Coloco will get some PT, but he's back with the G League squad right now. So it is what it is. The Grizzlies signed Castleton to a 2-way. Yeah, I seen that. They really, a lot of teams see that the Lakers are great at farming young talent, but unfortunately the Lakers aren't great at keeping it. We gotta be great at keeping our own young talent in our backyard and fully develop them. But I think a lot of us fans are very impatient. That's the problem, right? Maybe time for Vando to go. You know what? I didn't even want to talk about that, but it really bothers me that he remains hurt, man. He's been hurt too long, and it's almost like he's just there taking up a roster spot. And I love Vando, one of my favorite players for sure, but we need him to be productive if he's going to be there, right? We need his productivity, man, especially on the defensive end. We could have used him a couple of nights. I'm pretty sure we had Vando when we faced Kevin Durant and the Suns. We probably win that game because he's going to neutralize either KD or Devin Booker. They both went off for 30 and they beat us on the road. And then tonight, they got some young players over there. RJ Barrett, already mentioned him. Emmanuel Quickly, he's fun. I mentioned him. They could have a nice young core of young players, and we're gonna have to try to keep them in check tonight. Gabe Vincent and D'Angelo Russell, both of them on Kevin Durant was an atrocity. And credit to JJ Redick for taking the blame for that, because he should have made it quicker. He said we should have blitzed Kevin Durant a lot sooner. So, it's just I really think that the Lakers are a much better team than what they've shown. We showed it the first 3 games. We got to figure out how to win on the road now. And it takes a team to be on the same page. It takes team effort. It takes game planning and execution, both in the half-court set and, getting back in transition on the defensive end. in order to win these type of games. You got to be disciplined when you're playing young teams. Otherwise, young teams are like sharks. They smell blood in the water and they will feast, right? We're not an old team and we're not a young team. We're an in-between team, right? Obviously, we got older players like AD, LeBron, guys like that, Gabe Vincent, who've been around. And we got younger players, right? We got younger players as well, Max Christie, Rui, Austin. So I think we're a nice blend. We're like right where we should be. And so that's not the problem. But the problem is we're lacking a big man, obviously, hence the Walker Kessler rumors. There's a couple players that really can't do much for us. Jaylen Hood-Schifino is one. Bronny James is another one. They're kind of underdeveloped right now. And that's a problem for Lakers. We need as many bodies as we can get. I don't like this 9-man rotation stuff, right? Do you guys, let me ask you guys this. Does it bother me when JJ first said it? That's probably the only criticism I have for JJ early on. And that is him having a 9-man rotation, right? That plus Dalton Connect not getting enough minutes. I think he needs to get 20 plus a night now. He showed it even in garbage time. He put up 18 quickly. He's a bucket getter, and you need bucket getters, whether it comes off the bench or starts, but especially if you're not getting production off the bench, right? Hey, my friend, how you doing? Good to see you, Striker. Good to see you. Hopefully you had a wonderful Halloween yesterday as well. But yeah, our bench is struggling, so that's a point of emphasis tonight. Let's see if we unleash the hounds. And what I mean by that is let Max Christie have a green light to attack and shoot. And same thing with Dalton. Both of them should get 20-plus minutes and let them run and do what they got to do. But it has, hey, Reese, it definitely has been a disappointing start to the season for Max. But he's still got time. Look, man, last year, I don't know if you guys remember, Austin Reeves started off really slow and then skyrocketed, right? So there is other things. There's other players that kind of have a different start time, and also these early games don't help. I don't think the Lakers were used the last game. They weren't used to that East Coast. No excuses, but they got to get used to that East Coast schedule. They've been over there on that side for a couple of days now, so it should be better this game than they were last game. But I always get concerned for the early games out here in the West Coast, the 4 o'clock games, the 5 o'clock games, even the 12 o'clock noon games, that will happen Sunday on ABC starting next year, stuff like that. It concerns me because I don't feel like some of our Laker players get up for it, and it's not acceptable. They got to get up, period, right? Got to get for it, period. My guy said, hell no, we won't roll to a 9-man rotation. Yeah, bro. Agreed. We can't have it. Let's see. My good friend Donna says, Dan, the Lakers are 10-minute walking distance from me right now. Wow. Are you going to the game, Stricker? Oh, you probably not because you've been under the weather, but that's pretty cool. That's really cool that you're so close to that game. And that means you live really close to the arena. That's really cool. Awesome, Stricker. And that makes it even more awesome that you're a Laker fan because the Raptors have had some really fun competitive teams to watch. I wonder if they're your second favorite team, but even more impressive that you have remained loyal having the arena so close to you. So that's really cool and really inspiring. Yes, thank you so much, Kimiko. Yes, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, and all that good stuff, man. Definitely helps the channel grow. We are growing for sure this season, and so is Playback. So again, follow us over on Playback. The game will be live over there at 4:30 Pacific time. So make sure you guys are over there with me, and our guest over there is always a blast, man. Always a good time, except for when we're losing. Okay, when we're losing, you could tell our demeanor changes, especially when we're losing games we shouldn't be losing. But that's part of being a fan, right? That's part of being a fan. What up, Leslie? She said, nah, gonna watch with you. Appreciate that. See, that's love right there. Real diehard Laker fans in the chat, man. That's how we love to see it from all over the world. Lovely. Mamba Mentality, thank you so much for super chat, brother. Appreciate you. He said, I want JJ to use Gabe or Max if our starting guards getting cooked defensively. Our last year coach didn't use Max, didn't have Gabe. We have them now. Yeah. No more 9-man rotations. I hope JJ makes a proper adjustment. He's all about analytics, so he's got to look at the numbers, right? If you're playing 9-man rotation, you're not going to get the same efficiency than if you have multiple bodies out there, because you have fresher legs, so you're going to get better efficiency as well. I think 10 to 12-man rotation during the season, and then you can cut it to 8 or 9 during the playoffs. That's my suggestion. It's always been that since before the season started. We're still 3-2, however. We're still having a really good start to the season. And if we make a couple of tweaks, we'll be a lot better because by the end of the day, we should be 4-2. We should be, but should and what will happen are two completely different things, right? Like way completely different things. Let's see. How many minutes till the game starts? Game starts in exactly 40 minutes. 40 minutes exactly from right now. But it's never right on time. So yeah. Let's see. The West is crazy. A lot of teams are 3-2. We knew it was gonna be a dog fight, but we got the dogs for the fight. You feel me? But all right, guys. Let's see here. Dan, can we trade Cam Reddish and Jaylen Hood-Schifino to make room for Quincy, or no? They can definitely trade them. I have been hearing rumors that there is teams like the Brooklyn Nets that are interested in Jaylen Hood-Schifino and the Jazz. So maybe they're not interested in D'Lo. They might be interested in a young buck. And to me, when I see young talent like Jaylen Hood-Schifino, I personally don't give up on them because you never know. You see Scottie Pippen, what is it, year 4, year 5 already? He's out there hooping now. He's got himself a contract. Jay Huff, after being in the G League so many years, now got himself an actual contract. Being a two-way player for the Lakers for a couple seasons, now he got himself a contract. So there's always late bloomers in the league, and I just feel like the Lakers, we drafted wrong if we wanted Jaylen Hood-Schifino to be a now player, and the fact that they opted out of his contract for flexibility just tells me that the Lakers whiffed on the pick, and it's good that they admit it, but it's bad that the action happened when you had guys out there like Jaime Jaquez and Cam Whitmore, and even that Podimski kid from Golden State. All those kids seem to be rotation pieces now, and the Lakers got somebody who's unplayable as of right now. So I thought it was a big mistake when they drafted a project player. Then I didn't understand it, and I think it's a big mistake now, unfortunately. And unfortunately, this season they got Dalton, who seems more NBA ready, but he needs the minutes now. So we'll see what happens there. All right, gonna get into this Prize Picks entry, fam. Make sure you guys sound off and let me know if you guys have any suggestions. Let's see, where do we start here? Got to start with Anthony Davis, man. He's always gonna be my staple. I believe in him this season. I think he's gonna have a big year. I have him going more than 28 tonight. Ant-Man too, man. Ant-Man is a dog. Like, he's going up against Denver, so it should be a dog fight. I have him at more than 27. Who else? Let's see who else. Jokic versus Minnesota. Yep. Picking him for over. I hate to pick him, but you got to win some moolah. Let's see. Other popular picks. Jalen Williams. He's been getting that. He's been rebounding apparently, so I'm gonna pick him up. It's based off of that. Who else? You guys have any suggestions for your boy? Y'all let me know. All right. Otherwise, I'm gonna make all the picks here rather quickly. LeBron, I haven't been able to trust him because he's been quote unquote under the weather, but I really think it's a mixture of that and Father Time. I'm gonna go a different route there. Let's go rebounds. Let's see. Sometimes they have some gimmies like Drew Holiday 4.5. He's not going to get that most likely. He's going up against Charlotte though, so you never know. But again, I don't want to go against it. Karl-Anthony Towns going up against Detroit. They might not require him to play all 4 quarters. Oh, my guy right here, man. 4 rebounds. He rarely gets it, right? All right, forget about rebound. Let's go 3-pointers made. And let's look for the first sniper we say. Well, Josh Hart shoots a lot of threes. Look, he hit 2 back-to-back games. He's going against Detroit. I'm sure he's going to shoot a couple of threes. And then this guy right here, man. He hasn't had a big 3-point shooting game all year. LeBron hitting 2, I feel like it's very possible. He shoots a lot of threes as well. I'll pick him up for 2. If LeBron can hit 2, we win that one. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I forget it's Flex Friday today. Flex Friday. So let's just say I'm gonna play all 10. Right? 10. Make sure you guys flick this up like this. And then 10 would get me. Yeah, let's do it. 10 correct picks gets me $100. I like my my entry here. Let's see what happens. All right, let's submit the lineup. Make sure you guys put Flex Friday. Go to promos. If it's not there, you go to promos and you turn it on, and then bam, you should have it. All right. So Flex Friday on. Everything good. Everything good. Yeah. Again, turn on the credit. Oh shoot! Did I put $20? No. It switched it, didn't it? My bad. My apologies, guys. Wait, what happened there? Oh, there it is. There's my board. Okay, let me just swap it. They're trying to throw me off, huh? Okay, I see you, PrizePicks. They're trying to throw me off. There it is. There you go. $10 to win 100. Let's do it. All right, that's my PrizePicks entry. For those of you guys that don't know, play 10, you get 50 in promo credit. All right, so promo code DTLF. Hey, Ozzy, you were there, bro. Did you go to the parade? That's awesome, man. I really wanted to go, but it seems like something always comes up for me every time that me or my cousin, shout out to my cousin Ruby, she wanted to go too. She had to work. I had to babysit, then work, so I couldn't go. But hey, I'm glad you were there, Ozzy. That's awesome. Yeah, I heard it was 100K people in there. You know, we got the best fans in the world, man. Los Angeles, let's go. He said, today I didn't see any of that. Oh, is it Ozzy? Besides all the looting and riots, now that only people were distracted. That only happened on that night. Yeah, everybody's gonna be friendly, man. Real Dodger fans showed up today. The fake Dodger fans, they use it as an opportunity to loot and do dumb shit. They'll eventually get arrested. They'll get what's coming to them. But those people, they try to use it as a, how you say it? They try to use our celebration as a distraction so that they can go ahead and break into hard-working people's businesses and take stuff, which is annoying. Like, don't do that. Let's see. It was so insane. So many damn people. We got there at 4 a.m. Damn, bro. That's crazy. So you really got to be there early. Hey, man, let me know next time, bro. I'm going to mob it with y'all, man. Next time we go together to the Dodgers parade, I got to make it happen, man. Next time I got to do something. Sorry, I can't do it. I got to go to a parade. I believe Rob Pelinka that we will not make any trades, but JJ Redick will encourage players to play better. Let's be positive, guys. Lakers are the better team than the Warriors. Yeah, we're not. But remember, that's not the measuring stick we have the Lakers for. We have to be smart. We're not trying to be better than one team. We're trying to be better than all teams. In order for that to happen, I think we have to make a trade. Both, Ozzy, we got to mob it over there for both, man. For all the parades, we got to mob it, bro. We got to unite as a community. But I'm glad you went at least, man. You was representing us over there, bro. That's what's up. They said he'd be ready to go by the first week. It's the second week with no update. That's the thing about Vando. I'm more concerned about Christian Wood because we haven't heard nothing about him, right? For those of you guys concerned about Vando, Vando will be back probably by the end of this month. But what about Christian Wood? We need another big, and if we're not going to trade for one, then what are we doing, right? Did you hear about the Dodgers fan who blew his hand off? Bro, my cousin sent it to me, and I saw it, and my stomach turned. I was eating the quesadilla, bro. My stomach turned. Like, that's so gross. I don't understand how dude even held his camera when he's recording it. I don't know if he was like, oh, I got a viral moment, and he had to keep recording. But me, I would have been trying to help, bro. Man, I would have ripped off my shirt and wrapped his hand around it so he don't bleed out and call 911. That's the sad part about this phone era is people are more concerned with recording the viral moment than actually being involved in potentially helping save somebody's fingers and life, right? But yeah, that was gross, man. Jaylen Hood-Schifino is a bad pickup, but I would love him to be traded to a rebuilding team. He's got potential for sure. All young talent has potential, that's for sure. But it definitely was a bad pickup. You're right about that, and it's unfortunate because according to reports, the Lakers wanted Jaime Jaquez or Jaylen or Cam Whitmore, and Rob Pelinka overruled all of them, and he took his guy. But yeah, tonight, let's talk about tonight's matchup. We haven't talked about it much. We got to watch out for those pesky guards. They got a couple of them. Like I said, Emmanuel quickly kills the Lakers. RJ Barrett is a bucket. So both of those guys are going to be key. Reeves and D'Angelo, even if I know D'Lo might not play good, but Reeves got to play good tonight for sure. Rui got to step up. And I need AD and LeBron to continue to utilize each other and the rest of the role players. Because LeBron kind of wanted to have his Cleveland game last game, and he did that. We caught the L as a result. Nobody else was able to get off. So, again, I want LeBron to be the third or fourth option just because he sets the table for those other guys to catch a rhythm. And then when he wants, he could just take over, in the fourth quarter. And that's what I think we need, right? That's what I think we need for sure. Hey, we got a mega chat. Let's go.
All right. Master DTLF will be excited with the super chat. There. Come on, Bucket Dudes. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah.
Hey, appreciate you, Joseph. My guy said, "What up, Dan? Went to the Dodger parade today. It was wild and crazy. I'm also hoping the Lakers win today too. I'm praying for the Lakers, bruh. Thank you so much for your mega chat, bro. I do appreciate it. I'm praying too. And you know what? Hopefully the Lakers get inspired by the phenomenal, like just the way the crowd turned out. Like Lakers, you should be starving for a parade. If you're LeBron James, you should be starving. If you're AD, you gotta look at this crowd and be like, the Lakers parade would be crazy too. It would go real crazy because both Laker fans and Dodger fans are the same. So everybody you saw out there today, the same or more for the Lakers would show up because we love the same teams, right? If you ain't no way you're a Dodger fan, you're not a Laker fan. You know what I'm saying? Like that would be really ridiculous. So, yeah, absolutely, bro. And I hope this was motivation for especially our star players and our role players to be like, we want that, but we want it for, for our Lakers. Like, come on now, we're due a parade in 2020, and the best way to shut everybody up who said, oh, that was a Mickey Mouse ring or whatever, is to do what the Dodgers did, win another one, right? But in order to do that, man, we're gonna need a lot of things to go right, including healthy. We got to get healthy. No Vandal back yet. We got to keep AD healthy, who looks like he injured his hip, but he's going to be going. He's going to be a go for tonight. And how do you keep him healthy? Well, you got to make sure you get a backup big man for sure, right? That's the best way to do it, in my opinion. But I'm glad you brought this up, D Prince. The Raptors coach complained again about the free throws at the end of the game. The last time we played them, they were complaining about it. So, they got a V for vendetta. They're going to want their revenge. And this is one of them trap games. If you don't come out here and you're not smart, you're going to potentially even drop this one. So Lakers got to get back on the winning track. And 4-2 sounds a lot better than 3-3, doesn't it, chat? A lot better, and we can build off of that. So let's win tonight, hopefully. Keys to tonight's matchup, continue to feed the beast, Anthony Davis. Don't turn the ball over against young teams. They like to get out and run on you. So that's key number 2. And key number 3 is LeBron. Spread the rock. You know what I'm saying? Take over in the fourth. Spread the rock the first 3 quarters. Take over in the fourth. Let those other guys catch a rhythm because, yeah, that's what we got to do, right? So those are my top 3 keys to tonight's matchup. What do you guys look forward to seeing tonight? It is a must-win game. These are the games you got to win if you want to become an elite contender in the league, not just the West, right? Let's see. My guy Juan said, I will turn off my Wi-Fi and TV. I don't need to watch the Laker game because I know the Lakers will win. Okay, Juan. All right. You got to see it through, my guy. Ozzy said, can AD be the MVP without risking injuries? I know it would be awesome for him to be the MVP, but seeing him in the playoffs will be more important. That's a good point. I think AD wants to be MVP and Defensive Player of the Year, but most importantly, he wants to be healthy. So you're right about that, Ozzy. I would prefer the same thing, and hopefully he can do both. But if he can't, I'll take a Finals MVP, right, from AD. That would be a lot better than a regular season MVP. My guy Justin Sane said, I'm a Lakers fan, but I'm a Yankees fan. I'm from upstate New York. See, that is understandable, my guy. I'm not mad at you, but I'm talking about all the Dodger fans. I was talking about the Dodger fans today that were at the parade. They're most likely Laker fans. I'm like 99.9% sure they are. There might be a confused one in the bunch here or there, a dropped egg here and there, but a lot of defective, but nothing major. For you, though, being a New York Knicks fan, salute, bro. Or should I say a New York Yankees fan, salute, because, you stayed loyal. Even though you're out here, man, you're a Laker fan. You stay loyal to your hometown. I ain't mad at it. Mamba says way more people show up for the Lakers. For sure, Laker fans all over 50 states and worldwide. It's going to be up there for sure. Let me tell you something. I was really impressed by the Dodgers are smart, man. They're global, right? And now by bringing Ohtani and Yoshi and everybody, they're going to be even more global. So, of course, we packed it out. I'm not even surprised. We have the best fans in the world in LA. And this is what you get. I think a lot of athletes have forgot because we haven't won like a championship with a true parade. The Rams one was good, but there was still restrictions. There was still people wearing masks, and they wanted a distance and all that, this and that. So we really didn't feel the Rams one like that. On top of that, there's a couple of confused fans that go for the Chargers, Raiders, and other teams, right? So we didn't have like a big turnout. But the next time the Rams win one, we'll have a way bigger turnout. I'll be there. But all in all, man, with the Dodgers, I mean, they just it's the Lakers and Dodgers. They're 1A and 1B. Those are the teams that run LA, and they'll continue to do that. And so this is a glimpse of how the Laker parade would look. And I was excited, bro, watching it on my phone. I was excited, man. I was bummed I couldn't be there. And then my cousin hit me up. She's like, man, we should have went. I should have took the day off of work. But I was like, I'm tired. I came in from LA at 11 p.m. last night after waking up at 6 a.m. And I was over there all day with my nephew trick-or-treating. So I couldn't make it. But I'm happy, for the city of LA. We deserve it, man. We've been waiting a long time for a parade. And we're going to get many more because I think the Dodgers are going to continue to become a dynasty. They got an exciting team. We're going to get better. Tyler Glass now comes back next year. Let's see if my guy Ohtani is able to pitch. I don't know because he's been going through injuries and stuff. And I would hate for him to try to get another Tommy John surgery or something, career ending like that. But that's a good question. If you're a Dodger fan, do you want Ohtani to pitch next season or you rather keep him healthy and just an absolute threat at bat? Like, that is the true question, right? We have to ask ourselves. I saw Kershaw, bro. I was so happy for him because, with all his misfortune he's had in the playoffs, and even though he didn't really contribute this season, I was just happy to see it. There was tears in the man's eyes, man, and LA loves him. You heard how loud that crowd got? But I thought Kike Hernandez stole the show when he said that line about Fat Joe not being fat no more and how they not like us and all of that. I mean, that was hilarious, man. But I love parades. They always create these memorable, funny moments, and then in LA, it's the best. Like, there's nothing like you become royalty when you win a championship for LA. It's what I keep telling people, especially when you're the Dodgers or the Lakers or the USC Trojans or the UCLA Bruins. You're royalty when you win for Los Angeles. We love our sports here. We obsess over them, especially baseball and basketball, and then football is third, right? So in that order. But man, it was nice to see Kershaw up there, man, with tears in his eyes, just super hyped. He deserved it, man. What up, Hit Stick? What's up, bro? Keep him healthy, right? That's what I was thinking too. Like, I don't even know if we need him pitching, man. We're gonna get Glass now. Our bullpen was phenomenal. I know we're probably gonna lose Bueller in free agency, but who knows? We might pay him. And then people are talking about Juan Soto. I'm like, we don't need more bats, man. We got Andy Pages, who showed some potential with some home runs and during this championship run. Not in the World Series, but obviously the round before that. And then, we have a lot of talent, almost too much talent. So it's like, what really more do we need? If we get something, it's going to be overkill at this point. But I'll take whatever the Dodgers do, man. I'm ready. I'm ready for next season. And I was blessed enough that the one game I want to go see this year, I got a Freddie Freeman bobblehead, me and my whole family. So it should have been a foretelling for who was going to win the World Series MVP. So shout out to Freddie, man. Happy for that kid. Phenomenal. Isaiah Porter says, our team, LA Dodgers, will repeat next year. We win back-to-back for sure, Dan. And I hope Bron and AD and Rui will ball out against the Raptors. We need a win. Whoever steps up tonight, but we need a win, and we got to play as a unit. A stat that I showed you guys after last game was that, we only had like 21 assists the last game. The games we've been winning, we've had close to 30 or more, right? So let's get back up there to sharing the rock, man. No more ISO for AD and LeBron. I mean, ISOs once in a while is cool if they have it going, but don't force the issue like LeBron did the last game, right? I thought it was funny because I had LeBron James in my thumbnail just to quickly put him out there to do my last post game, and I had a Bron thong where, fan come out and say, "Hey, why do you always put in LeBron on your thumbnails?" He was like, "Put that bum Austin Reeves, who you said is the second best player on the team." First of all, we all know if we're talking skill, I've always said LeBron is the best when we're talking skill, but I said LeBron should take third just so that he can have more longevity. Like, why do these people always take my words and twist them and just overreact? Bro, I can't even put their favorite player on a thumbnail. How sensitive much do you have to be, right? And that was an instant block. I'm not going to waste my time talking back, but somebody was offended that I put LeBron in the post-game thumbnail. Imagine that. Can you imagine me putting your favorite player and you get offended by that? Wow. By the way, LeBron is so photogenic. There's so many pictures I can find to make my thumbnails out of LeBron and AD. Those are probably the two most photogenic. And then third would probably be Austin Reeves, followed by D'Lo. And so I really do it based off of that. Sometimes I do put meaning behind the thumbnail, depending on what happened. But like, nobody should be that sensitive, man. This is hilarious. Like, that was one of the funniest clapbacks I got for putting LeBron on the thumbnail. Let's see. Strega says they should handle this one easily. Raptors are so injured. You're right about that, my friend. However, problem with the Lakers is they never make anything easy, do they? It's always a Hollywood ending, and we have to kind of jump through hoops. But Yeah. How was your Halloween, Dan, yesterday? It was good, man. I was a little bummed out. I couldn't get back home in time to do late nights, which I had promised you. So I might have to take a rain check for next year to do the late nights, the Halloween edition. But we're going to make it a staple and start doing it every weekend. Just regular podcasting with me and my girl, man, on day-to-day topics and just stuff that we want to talk about. But I was bummed out I couldn't do the special episode yesterday. But however, family first always. I wanted to take my nephew. He was going to be happy out there with his mom trick-or-treating. And it was fun, to see him. I think this was his first time going door-to-door trick-or-treating. Because usually, the kid's got it all, man. He gets blessed to have all the candies he wants at home. But it was nice to see him actually go door-to-door and do all of that. And then they were giving away candy. Man, my sister-in-law, shout out to her. She really decked out her house. If you guys saw my Instagram or my Twitter, they had the Jack from Nightmare Before Christmas and Sally and the Oogie Boogie, and it was really cool to experience that. But yeah, you guys know, if we're being honest, I would have loved to do the late night for sure with you guys, but next year for sure. Let's see. When is Rob going to be held accountable for his misses? I hold him accountable all the time. I've been said it. This is, to me, Rob Pelinka has been on 2 strikes. I hold everybody accountable, man. That's the only thing. I've never ever not held someone accountable, right? So, the difference is, when you hold certain players accountable, you got certain Baskin Robbins people out here with 31 flavors in their tongue, coming out here to defend their favorite. It's really ridiculous. But at the same time, we're all fans in different ways. I'm a team fan first, and that means anybody does wrong, including the front office, I'm going to call them out. Keep it a stack. KJ, there's an inside joke for those of you guys that game late with us on when was it, when Call of Duty dropped. Hey, Eduardo, good to see you, man. Good to see you, my guy. He said, let's freaking go, Dan. Dodgers and Lakers chip this year, bro. Speak it into existence, Eddie. By the way, I got to get you back on Around the League, bro. Let me know when you're free. I know you're working a lot, but let me know, man. But yeah, I appreciate the love, man. Thank you, my brother. And you're right, man. If there's any year to do it, look, I thought it was very symbolic that the Dodgers won championship number 8 in 2024. I was a little bit in my feels about that. Like, I wish Kobe was here to see it, but it was nice to see for the Dodgers. Championship number 8 in 2024. If Kobe ain't looking from above, I don't know who is, right? And then if the Lakers can do it as well, man, that would be special. But we got a long way to go, as you know, Eddie. And I can't wait to talk to you about it, man. Chop it up on Around the League. It's going to be fun. Got some great guests coming this year, man. Stay tuned for that, guys. Ebert Jason says, Rob on 2 strikes, but at least he admitted it with this move. That's accountability. Yeah, for sure. I like some of the things. I can't sit here and act like Rob Pelinka has only been a problem. He's done some good things for the Lakers. So I like some of the things he's done. I don't like other things he's done. But then again, let's be honest. Every GM makes mistakes. Mitch Kupchak made hella mistakes. Let's not be like, Mitch Kupchak was a part of some championship runs, but he also ended up signing Mozgov and Lil Deng during midnight, right? Like, what was worse, that or trading for Russell Westbrook? They kind of go hand in hand. They kind of go hand in hand. So, Clayton, appreciate you, man. He said, go Lakers. How about them Dodgers, bro? I'm so hyped. But listen, yesterday, when I took my little nephew to go trick-or-treating, there were literally schools, and all the schools, like house by house, everybody's, first of all, the families look wonderful because they were all wearing Dodger blue. Some were wearing Laker gear. I was one of them. But they were all wearing Dodger blue and Dodger gear. I even went into a maze. Somebody had a maze that ran all the way through their house into the garage and then out. So that was pretty cool. And then the skeletons that were decorated, some of them had little mini Dodger hats. I thought it was cute. I'm like, damn, this city really rides for our teams, man. You'd love to see it. But just so proud of the city, man, and our teams that put on. Shout out to the Dodgers, man. Look, people said they spent their money. The whole world was cheering against us. This is all I say. Money well spent. Nobody should be mad at the Dodgers for caring about their community and their city and spending the money to win championships. Isn't that the whole goal of sports? Wouldn't we all like that for all of our franchises to spend the money, right? So I've heard of people criticizing front offices for being cheap and not spending the money, but I had never heard so much criticism for a franchise that's been spending the money and will continue to spend the money. Heck, I wouldn't be shocked if they get what's his name from the Yankees. I already forgot his name because he's a loser. That's why. No, I'm just playing. But I wouldn't be shocked if they go out after that big bat, man, and they pay him hundreds of millions of dollars. So again, it is what it is. Tell me, please, one thing he has done well. Paul, he has done certain things well. Obviously, I don't know how long you've been with me or with us, but when Kawhi Leonard didn't choose the Lakers, he pivoted quickly and put together a nice roster, and we won a championship. That's thing number one. He did well. Thing number two, he did well, obviously, was continuing to add the pieces that LeBron has requested in order to keep him happy. And, he's already delivered a title here. So let's not forget that. Rob Pelinka delivered a title here. If that ain't good enough for you, bro, I don't know what it would be. But he has also done many bad things, all right? Trading for Russell Westbrook was horrible. Drafting Jaylen Hood-Schifino over Jaime Hawkins might go down in history as one of the worst, misses in our drafts. And there's been a couple of things. Like I said, obviously, hiring Darvin Ham over Ty Lue was a big mistake. Or was it Frank Vogel? Frank Vogel over Ty Lue was a big mistake at the time. And then Darvin Ham after that. There's been some bad things for sure. But, there's also been good things mixed in there, man. Like, there's been a couple. So, got to keep it a stack, man, always. Wasn't Mitch Kupchak who signed Kwame Brown? I don't remember. I don't remember who it was, man. I don't quite put the finger on him. You think your Yankees will bring back Juan Soto? Probably, but they got to break the bank to do it. We know that the Dodgers probably will. If they really want them, they'll open up their piggy bank. Man, there's no cap. There's no cap in the MLB, so the Dodgers will still probably be looking to repeat and to, they make so much money off of winning this chip and selling all the merch and everything that they're going to be willing to open up that wallet, Absolutely. The community is always proud, bro, to represent our home team. And it's a beautiful thing. I love LA, man. I'm so blessed to have been born and raised there and to grow up there and to have my family still living there and to go visit all the time. And it's just blessed to be an LA sports fan. All right. That's going to wrap it up for us, guys, here. Actually, I have to get off because the Laker game is about to start and in less than 15 minutes. So as soon as I end here, make sure to hop on over to Playback. If you guys want a chance at a VIP pass to watch along with me and the fellas, make sure you tap in over there on that side, man. I appreciate you guys. Much love. Please don't forget to hit the like and sub button if you already haven't. And major shout out to my sponsorship, PrizePicks. You know the promo code if you guys want to tap in, all right? I'll see you guys over there on the other side and for post game here later, okay? Peace.